Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Oh, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast fireball.
All right. Roll for it. Previously on Friday Night Quests. You see coming out of the Golden Castle, you see now Sendam pointing, and you see a large skull come out of the front of the castle.
What?
A massive skull with a singular eye hole in the front. Not two slits, but a singular eye hole. And you see multiple spectral eyes around this thing. And as these towers are starting to set up, you see Sendem laughing maniacally, and you see this creature.
I love him.
You see spectral eyes point down at one of these towers, and just a beam blast into one and start eviscerating it and shredding it and disintegrating it. The prophets try to basically move as quickly and build mountains out of the ground, but you see this creature beaming and blasting into these towers. So it looks like there's a bit of a back and forth here, but it doesn't look like they're going to build these as quickly as maybe they were hoping to.
The best.
But as this is going on, you guys land to the surface of Old Limbo.
Mm-hmm.
You touch down, and Vincent returns to his form.
Yep, and
And
immediately
all of you
starts
guys
burrowing.
flying into his mouth. You burrow into the ground and start on your way to the
Down.
destination. You guys are now underground. Essentially, you're like looking outside of Vincent's Mall. How are you kind of observing where you're going? Just so I can get
It's
an
just a wall
understanding
of
of
dirt.
like how Vincent knows how far he's going. Are
Yeah,
you guys
we have-
checking in with him?
We have no way to do that.
Do I also...
Oh, actually, hold on. Can we do Find the Path?
Yeah, but I don't know the path. We've been trying to find the path to the brain this whole time. It doesn't work for me. That's why I gave up.
We have the Wand of Storing, where right now it's got a plane shift in it. If you cast Find the Path into that, and Horace casts it because he's seen the location.
That would work.
Oh, but wands are not my forte.
Anyone can use a wand if it has a spell in it.
Yeah, get
Oh, is
on
that
it.
5th edition thing?
Well, I mean, like, for example, anyone can use a wand of fireballs. It's
So,
a magic item that lets you
I'll
cast
say
fire.
this. You can use the wand to do this.
Uh-huh.
You're going to roll a percentage die,
Oh.
and if you roll above a 75, nothing happens. If you roll below a 75, you will still cast the spell, but something will happen as well, because
wait,
you are
we
not
need to become
schooled
solid
in
people first.
You are not schooled in magic.
Right.
Like,
So-
you're going to use a wand, and I'll let you. There's a spell stored in that wand, but like, it's like somebody picking up a very complex weapon and being like, I got this.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that goes into it. There's not like a button you press and the wand shoots that spell. Like,
sure.
there's a lot that goes into casting a spell that
So,
for an archdruid and for like a 20th level wizard, it's second nature. They've been doing it forever. You are going to have to call on faculties that you've never used before.
first, then I'm going to make the mansion.
Okay,
in the mouth.
you are now solid. You are Sweeney
Yeah.
solid. It's just you. So get cracking on the
Sure.
mansion.
I make the mansion. Allons-y. And then
All right, I
we
make-
have the door.
All of us materialize.
Inside the mansion.
Now and everybody get in the mansion.
All right.
We'll cast the spell into the wand, so the wand now has, instead of plane shift, Find the Path.
So this wand right here. This
Yep.
one. Okay. What? Okay. I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
Okay.
I don't know how this works.
You've did it before with plane shift. You cast
Oh.
the spell into it. It's like
That's
your
how
old.
she does it. She just sticks the wand in her mouth.
You know how to find the stick. Yeah.
Yep, it's
There you
got it
go.
in there now.
There you
Okay.
go.
Go ahead and lean out the doorway when you do this. Just
Okay, I'll
because
lean out
that's
the
All right.
doorway in
So-
case it explodes.
no, because you can't really cast Find the Path
Oh.
from inside the mansion. So
Okay, leaning out the door.
All right, so you need a 75 and above for nothing to happen.
I got a 17.
So I'm going to need you to roll a D100 twice for me. Tell me the first result.
23.
Okay, and roll it again.
And that's a 1.
Holy shit.
1.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that bad?
So
Is that
No.
No, this is good now.
incredible. Here we go. So because you've never
Finish
used this
him.
before, you are triggering wild magic. We indeed.
What a time to be alive.
With your first roll, suddenly as you cast the spell, by the way, you see the path before you.
Oh.
And the path lays out in front, and you can direct Vincent to directly where you're going.
Good job.
As you cast this, you look down at your hand, and you see the tone of your skin start to change. It turns to a vibrant shade of blue. Your entire body
Oh my
is
God.
a vibrant shade of blue.
Forever?
Until something that can potentially remove that.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Wow.
Well,
Also, because of your second roll, I'm going to be asking you to roll the D100 fairly frequently for a little while.
Oh, no.
So, here we go.
Wow.
What?
wow, you're really blue.
I can't believe you
I
rolled
don't-
a 1.
How do I look, guys?
And Tyrone says, sad.
Well, you would know, Tyrone.
Did you ever see Arrested Development?
Yeah, the play?
Yeah.
With the famous bard Michael Keaton?
Roll a
No.
D100.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Michael Keaton, your favorite actor, Bard.
yes.
Okay.
That's an 82.
82.
What?
You could, right now, you can normally take one additional action immediately. So what will you use your additional action right now for?
Oh, I'm going to pat my head and rub my tummy.
Good, you're still working.
It looks like a blur as you quickly pat your head and rub your tummy.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I feel fine-ish.
So you see the path.
I do see the path.
So I guess you are blue. Your skin is blue.
Thanks.
You're really
Tyrone,
blue.
come on, man. We're gonna have more fun with this before it started. That's fine. He told you.
And I'm going to have you roll one last time.
Oh, right now?
Because typically this is supposed to happen quite a few times
okay.
over the next minute. But there's only a few permanent things that can happen to you.
37.
And that's one of them. No,
Huh. Well, I mean,
Amazing. Roll me a 1d6, please.
That's a 2.
So as you're standing there, you suddenly get like a surge of energy, and 2 flumps appear midair next to you that go by your commands for the next 2 minutes.
what the hell is
They
a
look
flump?
like little footballs with like little tentacles. You saw them
in our
very first adventure.
Oh, yeah, I know what a flump is.
and 2 of them appear, and they can speak to you.
Okay.
Holy
Hello!
shit.
Just hang out for a second. It'll all be over soon.
What do you mean?
Oh God.
Oh no! I don't want to go. I don't want to go, Horace.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Horace.
Oh no.
And he fades away into ash.
All right, that was sad.
Is this all because of my magic, or is this just because you tried to do? This is what happens when you try to do
Yeah,
magic.
this is what happens when I try to do magic.
Jesus.
Are
what
we
would
sure
happen
we
if I
want
tried
you to
swing a
teleport
sword?
then?
Yeah. Well, my
different.
Shatterhelm's doing all the heavy
Yeah.
lifting on that.
I guess.
My Shatterhelm's doing the heavy
I
lifting.
think you have a prodigious career in magic. I think
in kids' birthday
you
parties.
should cross class immediately.
I mean, in kids' birthday parties. No, my Shatterhelm works differently than that, right? Because my Shatterhelm,
Yes.
it does all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
It does,
You're using casting a wand. Like it's very different than the
Right.
Shatterhelm. The Shatterhelm has like a purpose, and like as long as you're attuned to it, you do the purpose flawlessly.
Right. Okay.
It's only because you tried to do magic for
Right,
the first time,
right.
and it went well.
I think it went well. I'm blue now.
You like being blue?
I mean, it doesn't look bad.
Are you just really good at drums now? Especially
Yeah.
if there's paint on them?
And I don't talk anymore.
Oh,
Sorry.
My God.
To make for great podcasting.
That's not true. You know you're. Do you
So
need-
I'm blue permanently, right?
Permanent is an interesting word, but currently,
Sure.
yes, for
Okay.
probably until somebody potentially removes it from you.
Okay.
I'll figure
Can I do an
you
Arcana
figure it
check
out.
to see if remove curse would remove that?
You can do an Arcana check, absolutely.
I ain't gonna do shit.
I mean, you don't have to remove blue from me. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily going to. I just would like to know if that's an option.
Okay.
17.
17 is pretty good. You know that what he is affected by could probably be removed by something like a remove curse.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I think you're just this way now.
That's fine. I kind of like it.
I have remove curse. I'm just not going to use it on
I
him.
kind of like it.
Yeah.
What's my hair color?
Keep telling
Still
yourself
blonde?
that. Yeah.
Well, that's weird.
That's a weird look. You should shave. You should shave your head.
Wow. Yeah.
Shave off all your hair
Yeah.
Eyebrows too.
My muff.
and then just wait. Yeah.
Are you blonde below? Does the carpet match the
yeah.
drapes?
Oh yeah. Big time. My butt hair matches the drapes.
You know what?
Babe, does the butt hair match the
You know what's funny though is once you go silver, once you go gray, it's actually gonna look pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll look pretty cool.
I mean, and blonde is really close to
I
silver.
should stress out more.
You should keep your hair. I think you should keep your hair.
Okay,
I think
okay.
we're being a bit too rash.
Okay.
It'll grow on you.
Maybe. I was thinking of dyeing
That was a good joke. That was a very good joke.
Thank
Oh,
you.
god damn it.
I
was thinking of dyeing it.
Okay, well, when we're all done,
No, I was thinking about doing it
when
now.
we're on
mean,
the way back in Vincent,
We could dye it here, but like the dye won't stay.
That's true. All right, so
How much long- yeah,
I have
what's
to be
the-
leaning out the door.
Yes.
And
Now
with
you're
you,
guiding Vincent.
because
You got to
well,
tell me.
I have to
I'm
tell
gonna tell
you.
the worm.
Yeah, so we both have to be leaning out the door.
We should also
Sure.
pretty soon we should tie ourselves to each other.
How about you work
Yeah.
on that, Sweeney? You should.
Sure. Yeah, Tyrone and I will tie ourselves
Work
to
on
Using
it.
my design,
Okay.
which is braided, and you have to use your paints
Trucker's
to make
hitch.
it pretty.
Trucker's hitch.
Trucker's hitch.
With the trucker's hitch. It's a quick
Okay.
release. Really
Made
strong.
famous in that famous Michael Keaton play, Over the Top.
I've never heard of that one.
Was that the sequel to Under the Covers?
Maybe,
think
but no.
yeah.
Over the Top was the arm wrestling.
I've never heard of
competition.
this.
That was definitely the famous play actor Sylvester
That
Stallone.
was yes, but Michael Keaton.
Where when he
Oh.
would beat other
Yeah, I've heard of
in
that
arm
one.
wrestling,
Yes.
he would turn his hat
Yes.
backwards, and then
Yes.
he would.
But I saw the Michael Keaton production
'Cause there's
and
only
it was
one.
So much better.
Are you thinking of Beetlejuice?
No, I'm thinking about
Oh,
Over the
Mr.
Top
Mom.
because the bard Michael Keaton played the famous character from Over the Top.
Yep.
Oh,
When we had an estate amphitheater.
you're right. Because in Kempland, there's only one bard, and it's
Michael
Michael Keaton.
Keaton.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton plays
Yes.
every role
Yes.
in every.
Mrs. Doubtfire was
Michael Keaton.
in my
Oh.
childhood.
It's a great play. It's a little creepy though now that I'm older.
Yeah.
It was less creepy when I was younger.
It doesn't age well.
Especially
No.
the spanking scene. That scene was just
What?
off the chain.
I think that may have been a Kempland exclusive.
It's when Miss Doubtfire gets mad at the kids and spanks them. It's like a 10-minute scene.
Wait,
and what they do is audience participation, which is really
You have to
uncomfortable.
come up and spank the actors.
oh, like in Hook, where you have to clap to bring Julia Roberts back.
Yeah, in this one you have to spank the naked bare butts of the children are actors that are like in their 30s.
Oh,
Classic Kempland.
But yeah, you have to. Every audience member has to spank at least once.
Your mother had some really interesting red lines on that script. Yeah, this says 30 seconds. I think we're going to need a little bit longer than that.
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Horace poured maple syrup all over our beds last week, so we're going to really drive the point
He needs
home.
to understand
All right.
the eroticism of punishment.
In my village, they would just let the kids go in the woods at night,
Oh,
and
You-
Just like release them in the woods.
they would bring you into the woods, deep into the woods, and then they would leave you there.
were these like mushroom woods?
And then you
weren't
just had to
underground?
figure out how to get home.
Feel the darkness.
Were you
Yeah.
underground at the time?
Oh, no. They just drag you out of your bed in the middle
Okay.
of the night,
Okay.
and then they bring you into the woods,
Okay.
and then they just drop you there, and then they leave. And
Uh-huh.
then you got to find your way home.
You have to like talk to a squirrel to get home.
That's one method.
Oh,
Just
That's
gotta
one.
get-
That's
get-
what happens if you don't finish your peas.
Get comfortable with being in the darkness. And,
sure. I mean, you see in the darkness, can't you?
oh, just me, not all druids, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
you're saying druid training.
Yeah, that's a druid thing.
I had to steal to live when I was a child.
Oh, boo-hoo. I had to wipe my own butt for 1 month one time, which was horrible.
With what?
Horrible. Oh,
We all had to
silk.
We all had to wipe our own butts.
I think this is where we're seeing that maybe not all of us had that same experience.
You have to wipe your own butt?
All the time.
Who gets it to do it for you these days? Now that it's just the
Wait a
three of
minute.
us?
You know, I haven't been wiping because I've had no manservant.
Oh, it's you.
That explains a lot.
That smell has been you.
Than you.
I have no
and here we
manservant.
all thought, oh, it's the druid. Oh, let's blame the druid and her deer stink.
Hang on. Pull down your pants. I'm going to prestidigitate you right now.
Do it.
No.
Yeah, pull him down.
No.
You smell, and you're blue. You blue stinky boy.
I'll pull him down a little.
Can't I do prestidigitation? No, wait, what can
You
I
can do druidcraft.
I can do druidcraft. Here we go. I'm gonna get geyser up your butthole.
You're gonna put like a beaver in
A
there.
bidet.
Yeah.
Put like a platypus in there. That'll get it all.
That's
No.
not a druid
That's
craft.
not there to. Oh, look, this is your shame to bear, not the platypuses.
Is this like a Flintstones thing? We're using animals.
I could go sit on
One
that
time-
fountain over there.
One time my friend was like, dude, if you wipe your butt on cats, they'll just clean themselves, man. Infinite toilet paper. Never have to buy toilet paper again.
Yeah. I mean, or you could just go like a dog does and just drag your scooter all along on the carpet.
Just get brown carpet. You're good to go.
Skids. Well, how are we skedaddling down this path?
How much longer?
52 minutes later.
Are we there yet?
Tell
So
me.
after a long journey of pointing at things and
Accusing.
saying, keep going up. Nope. Now down. Now to the left. Now to the right.
Accusations and smells.
J'accuse the smell. Not j'accuse. You accuse. You are the smell. We've established that.
That's why I wear all that perfume.
And
Holy shit.
there it is.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's all coming out.
It makes so much sense.
so much sense. It's just a dirty boy.
This has been a very unsettling 52 minutes.
Oh, hey. Hey, you're still here. Yeah, hey.
Okay.
And so you guys finally do arrive to the perimeter. So you know you're fairly close at this point. And as you've been traversing through these, essentially the underground, you know that you've come into like caverns and like it's not all just been hard rock the whole way. Like there's passages
There's some
and
classic
catacombs, some classic rock, some stalactites, some stalagmites.
Fuck you.
There's some Prague.
Oh, Jesus.
So
You know, if Horace did go to college, it would be for geology. It's just like, what did you study? Geology.
Geology.
What the fuck are you going to do with that, Horace? Leave me alone,
Rule
Mom.
over a bunch of people.
Jesus. I'll figure it out. I'm going surfing. Leave me alone.
I feel like Horace also took art history.
Yeah, I went to a liberal arts school
And gender studies.
in gender studies.
A lot of gender
Didn't
he,
learn anything.
he never went to.
clearly
I didn't go.
you're really digesting. So you guys are about a mile and a half out. What do you do?
Are we tied up?
To each other, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Shatter helmet.
I mean, Tyrone tied the knots, so if you trust him,
I do.
I trust him.
I trust
I
him. I mean, I
do.
trust him as far as I trust you. You're
totally
the same person,
trust him.
okay,
basically.
great.
Totally trust.
Kelly is
Izzy
crossing
is-
her fingers and her arms.
I'm not. I'm just stretching. This is how druids stretch
I said Kelly.
before we get out of here.
Who is that?
I was telling the audience.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly is the entity that controls Izzy.
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
Is the entity outside our reality.
Is this
that
like a
looks-
god of some sort?
Do you ever see Tron? Kelly's the user.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You have one too.
I fight for the users. You know?
You have one too, Lorelai.
Should we?
That is not my name.
How they kill us. Should we do one more prayer?
Oh.
Should we do a group prayer? What if we all did a big old fat group prayer together before going on this to Bahamut, asking for its protection,
It's a she.
His.
theirs?
Okay. Sure. Let's all pray.
Okay.
That's really
Or
nice.
we could do something else. I don't know.
No, that's really nice.
Okay. So all three of you guys sit down, or Tyrone. I don't know what Tyrone's doing.
Tyrone will join.
Okay, so all four of you.
I mean,
sit
does
down.
Tyrone have a soul? I don't know, but
No,
he's going
he-
to pray all the same.
Sure. Sure.
But Lorai's not.
if a
Lorai's
squirrel has a soul, then Tyrone has one.
Does the squirrel have a soul?
Yes.
Lorai seems.
It doesn't?
Technically not.
Oh,
in
no.
in Catholicism.
Not in the canon.
Yeah.
No, I mean for a druid though.
Oh yeah, they do totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything has souls.
Lorai definitely seems like kind of caught up in his own thing. He seems very focused, actually. But you guys all sit down, all four of you. And
Tyrone's going to make an insight check on Lorai.
Okay,
Just
sure.
see if he's keeping anything notable from us. That was a natural one.
I I mean,
he trips out the door and into the mouth of the purple worm.
the worm, and he's
Or
gone
just
forever.
trips right into his crotch.
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously with a natural one, he doesn't know if he's keeping anything or is not keeping anything.
Hey,
from
you
guys.
keeping something from us?
Cool. Cool.
So all 4 of you sit down. Tyrone looks back for a second, doesn't notice anything, looks back. And what do you guys do for your prayer to Bahamut?
I'll lead us.
Okay. Is it call and response?
Are you guys all joining? Are you guys all joining hands?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's join hands.
Okay.
Is this
All
the
right.
proper way one prays to Bahamut?
Yeah.
We are tied to each other too.
Yeah, this is actually how you're supposed to do. You're supposed to tie yourselves together.
Man,
But
your
you're
mom's
supposed
weird.
to use like sinew from humans generally. But okay, hold
Cool.
my hand, and after I say this, you have to say the same thing.
Okay.
Dearest Bahamut,
Dearest Bahamut,
thank you for not eating me again.
thank you for not eating me again.
Your fire is super hot,
Your fire is super hot.
and your scales are hard. Hard as...
and-
I'm not done! Bahamut's hearing this, and she needs to hear it right.
Sorry.
And your scales are hard. Hard as fuck.
And your scales are hard. No, not done. Bahamut's hearing this.
Okay.
And your scales are hard.
Okay.
Hard as fuck.
There you go. We ask for your super chill ass friendliness and care.
We ask for your super chill ass friendliness and care.
Thanks, Boo.
Thanks, Boo.
The end.
The end.
You may roll religion with advantage.
All of us?
Yeah, because obviously you did the proper prayer structure.
Okay.
Sorry. This will be fast.
I got a 12.
So your highest was a 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Izzy, what did you get?
22.
Sweeney got a 19, and Tyrone got a 24.
Oh, we didn't invite Tyrone. I'm just kidding.
The thing without a soul gets the highest roll. Fucking this
So
place.
so all of you, you're all. Do you close your eyes when you pray to Bahamut?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So all of you, your eyes
No.
closed.
Gotta go wide-eyed to the
Well,
sky.
I can't stop you.
Balls to the wall.
I can't stop
Tits
you.
to the glass.
Sweeney's eyes are open, Tyrone's eyes are closed.
Yeah.
Sweeney's eyes are open. Everybody else's eyes are closed. And you're quiet. And you're thinking about Bahamut and this sweet prayer that you just had.
Sick ass prayer.
Sick ass prayer, as Bahamut would say.
Yeah.
And Horace, you don't really feel anything, but you feel good about the prayer. You feel like you nailed it.
I always.
Tyrone doesn't really sense anything.
Tyrone got a 24.
I know he did.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, it doesn't
I,
have a soul.
I know your homunculus did it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Tyrone finds real comfort in prayer.
Yeah.
He feels calmer though. Sweeney, you have your eyes open.
Yeah.
You're looking around. You're watching as Horace and it looks like Izzy are kind of deep in it. Izzy, you're feeling it out. You don't really sense anything, but you do feel a warmth come over your fingers. And you feel something. Like you feel not like an assurance that something is there, but you feel like this is going to work. Somebody or something has my back. And you open your eyes and you look at your fingers and you look down at them.
Tyrone is hovering behind you.
Breathing down my neck.
And you notice on your fingernails, they're platinum.
Fuck yeah.
I don't tell anybody.
Hide the Jesus.
Keep that light under a basket.
I've been chosen. No, you guys, I'm feeling really good about this. And not just in the we're going to see a lot of blood and I'm going to get excited sort of way. I think we're really going to do this.
I thought we were past that part of your adolescence.
Tyrone says, I feel the same way. I feel like Bahamut walks with us. Sweeney's like, oh, okay, all right.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, Sweeney.
It's not my thing.
Way to poop on your own homunculus.
It's not my thing.
What, having two of you?
That's not, all right, how much longer?
We're
how?
kind
Oh
of
yeah,
here.
we're
This
here.
is
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's right.
We're
Time to
going
go.
in. We're ready to
Time to go.
I don't know basketball references, but we're going to do the big basketball. Slam
Dunkarina.
touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to slam touch.
Slam touchdown the egg.
Okay, so what we're going to need to do first, here's what I'm going to need from you guys.
Yeah.
We're all going to, I'm going to put us like maybe 10 feet above this thing,
Okay.
Yeah.
and we're all going to slam into it using everything we got.
We have a disintegrate waiting in the
Yeah,
ring of
disintegrate
storing,
would
so
be
we'll
great.
have that prepped.
Yes.
Prep that.
So that if there's something hard beneath us, immediately Tyrone can
Right.
just disintegrate it.
And I'm going to slam down on top with my sword, and as soon as it's cracked open, I'm going to slam dunk the egg in.
Great.
Okay. What should I do?
I mean, you could turn into a beast of some sort,
Like a bumblebee?
like a bumblebee.
A little bumblebee? Like a scary beast?
It's something that's strong enough to like slam through glass, like a hippo or something.
I could be a rhino.
What a rhino? That's great.
All right, I'll be a rhino.
Okay. Does our belt like expand to handle?
It
your
just
rhino?
actually like goes into me, which is kind of gross looking. But
So you've
just
got like a
deal
rope
with it.
sticking out of the side of you?
Yep.
That's great.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
gross.
But you don't gotta look at
And
me.
is Lorelai?
It doesn't hurt.
It's like a
Lorai's standing there ready to go.
Don't
it's
tell
like
me
a
his name like I don't know it.
it's like a wrong belly button.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
you mean Lorai? Lorelai isn't there. That's not a person.
Oh, what if Lorelai
That's many
had a
people.
twin and it was Lorelai?
That'd be wonderful.
Oh my god, he's like, hey guys, meet my sister, and it's Lorelai. And then you're like, I fucking knew it! They look the same too.
So Lorai is attached also.
Yes.
Okay. And so does Lorai have any sort of physical ability to smash through something?
Are you asking him that?
No, I asked Tyrone.
Oh, I don't know. You should ask him.
Oh. Hey, you.
Yes.
Do you have the ability, like, if we need to smash through something hard, can you help us?
I can use like a focus psionic blast. I could.
Oh,
Cool.
perfect.
Cool. Do that.
Perfect.
We should have this all ready so that as soon as we arrive,
Right.
we just
We
unload.
trigger.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hopefully all that stuff hits before the rhino even hits.
That's how I show up to the club, actually. As soon as I arrive, I unload. That's how I rip into the club with jizz in my pants and an unwiped asshole. What's up, ladies? I just jizzed right before I got in here.
Oh my god.
for the pheromones.
Ooh.
I don't even have anything to say about that. Because I'm not surprised. Very little of that surprises me.
Of course, we've been traveling with him for
I
years.
think what surprises me is how effective it's been.
Yeah, that I do pull ladies.
Were
I mean, it was an arranged marriage.
Yeah, that's true. Let's admit that.
Oh my god, that means if you wipe your butthole, your success in getting ladies will probably go through the roof.
I know. I'm like a 12 out of 10 at that point.
You're married.
Oh, you're.
I mean, if you can't
What's her
remember,
name, Horace?
I can't remember her name.
What's her name again? All right, let's do this. I'm ready to get
Everybody's
Rhino in.
ready to do whatever we need to do if there's a covering.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
that's true.
seems to be the
we know
case.
the game plan.
All right.
And so I'm going to tap my Shatter Helm, which I don't need to do, but it feels better.
For effect.
And then
All right. So you're gonna need to roll that D100, and I
Okay.
believe it's a 75 and above. It says the DM rolls it, but I mean this is your Shatter Helm.
Oh.
I think you should roll it.
okay.
I think the fate will rest in your hands.
You want a 74 or higher
Okay. No
For-
problem.
for viewed once, right? That's what we're using.
That's a 56.
Okay, roll to 56. So you are off target. Hold on.
Oh, good. Our plan really hinged on being on target.
Oh my god.
Stay
these-
on target.
All these readied actions.
It did.
Stay on target.
I'm gonna roll for you.
Never good. Never good.
Yeah, it's
Well,
You're even bluer, and
You have 2 extra hands, except they're both left hands.
and they're also on your back.
Yeah.
sweet.
No arms, just hands on your
Just
back.
hands on your back. And they're
All
not
right. Wings.
strong enough to, like, if you laid on your back, you could pull yourself.
Break your hands.
You'd break your hands, yeah. Can't even scratch your back
No.
with the hands because they're going the other way.
Jay is doing calculations because that's what happens when you're off target.
Uh-oh.
Roll a. We're gonna do north, south, east, and west.
So a D4?
Roll a d4 for me.
Okay.
We'll do one is north, and then south,
Should it
east,
be
and
a
west.
D8 for also like north, west, and north?
Yeah, actually do that for me. Do a d8, and we'll start with north, and then we'll go north.
North is 1.
Yeah,
2.
2. So that'll be northeast. Okay, cool.
Lies. Not cool.
All right,
No.
cool. Here we go. So basically,
We're in the Illithid subway.
Oh, I think I have a magic missile prepped, by the way, because
Good.
Tyrone had the disintegrate ready. So.
Okay.
so you are Izzy. You're a rhinoceros,
Yep.
correct? And everybody else is normal.
Yeah, we're not rhinoceroses.
So suddenly your shatter helm comes back, and you feel as you were thinking about it, you were like, come on, and you blink out of existence, and you feel as if like you're running in the air, like you're gonna touch down right where the elder brain is, and then you feel as if you've tripped. Oh, and you lean forward, and then suddenly the room pulls back into focus, and you are coming down from the ceiling. You've got the egg in your hand, and you're coming down now into a much smaller room. Very quickly, you can see this is like a tighter quarters. You see what looks like a resting place, many tiny jars, and a very surprised Illithid / Mind Flayer looking up at all of you as a rhino and 3 others are crashing down on top of him. And roll for initiative.
Do we get our?
But
our
you will get a surprise round on
Okay.
this Mind Flayer.
We could always keep in mind, you guys, we could become gas again. Come gas and leave.
Let me get the initiative, Sweeney.
Sweeney and Tyrone are 14.
Okay. Horace?
I got a 25.
My goodness.
Nice.
I go first.
Izzy, what did you get?
15.
Okay. All right, Horace. Well, you're going first. This is a surprise round, so you guys will each get a chance to go before this Illithid does.
Izzy, what was your roll?
15.
15. Okay.
Now, this is coming down from the air, because this is going to happen in literal moments, because this isn't like you've hit the ground. Like, you are coming down upon this. And by the way, this is a tight room. Like, this room is maybe 10 by 10. It is very small.
Okay.
Like, it looks like someone's quarters, like
Oh.
where they might live.
Oh, it's like a little cell.
Pretty, not like a cell, like as in like a prison,
So we're all going
but like
to...
like a little apartment, like a little 1-bedroom apartment.
Okay. So we don't all get, like, lodged 10 feet up with
No.
a rhinoceros.
And I mean, this room is now very cramped because of
Sure.
rhinoceroses in it. But it's about like 10 by 10. Like, you can barely fit a rhino in here with everybody else.
Okay, so I'm going to... we're all falling towards this thing.
Yep.
And
And the height of the room is only about 15 feet.
Okay.
So there's not much room.
Sure. Keep in mind, I also have my ring of elemental command, so I can fly and hover and stuff like that.
All right.
So I will control that fall and fly down and slash a bunch of times. And this is a surprise round, right? Because this guy...
Yep. This
Does
guy...
it look like he was doing experiments, science experiments?
He was sitting there, so there is a resting area where it looks like it might lie down on this, like... And by the way, the shape of this room... We'll talk about it a little bit after potentially this is resolved. Because, of course, this is where you're going to die against this one Illithid.
I can't wait.
But basically, the room itself, the walls look like they were carved out of ripples of waves. You know how when the sand waves roll over them enough, they kind of look like waves? Mm-hmm. This is what the entire stone looks like. It's a gray stone, and the room is in the shape of like an egg. And the walls are as if like alien-like gray ripples throughout the walls. This whole place, in obviously the very short amount of seconds you've been in it, looks very alien.
It looks like the inside of an Annihilation under the lighthouse.
Kind of like if anyone has seen the great play
Yes.
Annihilation,
With Michael
starring
Keaton.
Michael Keaton, who played
Natalie
previously
Portman.
what is formerly known as the great play performer Natalie Portman, played
Yeah.
by Michael Keaton when you saw it. That's what the inside of this room looks like.
Okay.
And this thing was sitting at a desk, and it looks like it was playing with something in a glass jar,
Like
like a creature
Pogs?
of some sort. Yeah, like, no, not Pogs.
Porgs.
Come on.
It's playing with
And
a
it
porg.
looks like it was playing with something illuminating in its hand inside this glass jar. And you see against the wall in front of its desk multiple things in different glass jars, lit or dead. Again, all of this happening in moments, so you can investigate further. But this is what you see as you're coming down on top of this.
So it's like a room filled with jars of pogs.
No, but
It's living creatures.
It's living
No,
creatures.
he's doing his homework. You're basically he's in there, he's studying, he's doing his homework, and we're about to rip his
Dropped a die.
face off.
Okay, here we go. Here comes my big slashies.
Big slashies.
Oh god, there's some bad rolls
What's
here.
the lowest?
Lowest is a 15. 16.
He's just doing his homework. You
Yeah,
know,
he's
just
like, gosh,
15. No, that hits. So
Oh,
all those hit.
Nice. Okay, then 12 plus 7 is 19,
Yep.
and then, so 19 plus 27?
So that is going to be 19 to 46.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You slash into him 3 times,
Okay.
slicing. You catch 2 of his tentacles hanging from his face. He has 4 tentacles hanging from his face. And they separate from his body. He screeches, but he's still alive. Up next is going to be Izzy.
I'm just cannonballing my rhino butt straight to his head. I don't know how that just my weight hitting him is an effect.
Oh, how are you a large creature?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna. Are you just gonna land on top of him and
Basically,
just
yeah.
dig your horn into him? So you can roll me 2d10 for your weight, and then you can roll your horn attack.
And Find the Path still active for me, right?
Yep, it is.
Okay.
Because you only have
22.
one thing going on. You're not doing multiple spells.
Right.
21.
21
for
damage.
my melee attack
Oh,
20
is that damage or to hit?
Or to hit.
to hit.
You do hit.
Sweet. 14 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. So this horn digs into the center of this thing's body, and it is reeling. You can see it's like mine, like it's screeching back, it's screaming, and it looks like it is in pretty bad shape, but it is still alive. So Sweeney, you're up next.
Sweeney's gonna cast Firebolt at it. Yeah, 23 to hit.
That hits.
So it is 4d10.
Nice. Aim for the melon.
3.
Does he have any melons on him?
20 damage.
That is enough. Finish him.
Just right into the eyes. Just right into the mouth, rather. So it bursts out of his eyes,
Oh goodness.
like the beloved character General Grievous.
All right.
General Grievous's head exploded from
Not
fire?
familiar.
When he got shot in the chest, his eyes caught fire.
Whoa!
It's pretty savage.
Wow.
Yeah, you probably don't remember because Michael Keaton portrayed him in your play version.
Yeah, and he did a very bad job of
He
that.
just held up 2 pieces of cellophane in front of his
Because
eyes.
he also had to play
Obi-Wan.
General Kenobi.
Yeah. He's got a lot of range, but
Yeah, that was a big
I mean, a lot of range for that, for sure. This Mind Flayer collapses to the ground, head smoking, and you've landed here in the room.
was that the other brain? Did we get it? Did we win? I know we didn't. How far are we?
yeah, so what's my Find the Path telling me?
You know that you are following a line into a next room and then down about 2 more rooms into where it looks like it's leading you into the Elder Brain. Lorai looks like he's freaking out a little bit. All right, so we've clearly missed our mark. This thing is connected to
I'm
the
gonna
Elder
I'm
Brain.
gonna
We
teleport.
need to again.
Before you
Okay.
can even
Yeah.
finish.
All right.
I'm
And so
teleporting.
as he's trying to say the statement,
21.
That's not
sweet.
So bad.
Please
That is
roll me another.
farther away.
Please roll me another d8.
This is a mishap, right?
Oh, actually, what did you roll?
21.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
I mean,
it's
Oh
the dice.
yeah.
It's my fault.
Actually, hold on.
Well, actually, does it Find the Path help at all with the...
It does not.
That's worth a shot.
Yes, it does. Well, completely.
Oh, roll 3d10 for me.
Oh, God.
We're taking some damage.
How many teleports do you have?
3.
Okay.
the second.
8, 9.
All of you take 9 force damage as you try to teleport a second time, and you end up in the side of the wall and slam into it and fall back down.
Well,
It's in the same room?
No, and as you're shifting, you shift again out of the wall. The helmet tries to course correct. Roll a D100 again for me, please.
this could just keep happening to us.
I'd love that.
74 or higher. 74 or higher.
60.
Okay.
Off target.
Off target. Roll a D8 for me, please.
2.
So again, all right. So now basically you guys teleport, and you are suddenly falling.
No.
You are in the cavern, and you see in front of you what looks like a large shell, like the external piece of a shell in front of you. And you are falling down the side of it. You hit the side of it, you land just above it.
Feather fall on that one.
Okay, so you guys feather fall, and you slowly land down to the edge of this shell, it
Is
looks
there
like.
yogurt everywhere?
There is not yogurt everywhere.
Damn it.
Oh, is that what we were looking for?
Yeah, we want yogurt.
You both like looked at me like, damn, and I'm like,
So you're looking
oh
around,
no,
and
I'm a rhino. I don't give a fuck.
you look above you, and you see above this shell that you've kind of landed on, you see almost like kind of like a tentacly structure swirling up above into the cavern above you, and yeah, that's where you are.
What's my find the path telling me?
You need to make a concentration check for it.
Do I? Oh, I need to
Concentrate.
maintain concentration.
Constitution
Concentrate.
saving throw, DC 10.
All right. That's fine. That's a 15.
All right, then you maintain find the path.
16, actually.
Your find the path tells you it's pretty much the same direction you just were, because really, if you remember, you just did the same thing twice.
Yeah.
You just went farther away from it
Oh,
in the
wait.
same direction.
Oh.
So now, instead of being on like the northeast of this place, you are now just outside of where you were.
All right, fuck it, guys. I'm using it one more time. 'cause
Do
we're gonna have
it.
This is your last use,
Do
correct?
it.
So roll your D100.
we're gonna have to gate out of here.
Oh wait, let's clear
Okay.
clear the field a bit. Give it a good.
No whammies, Bahamut be praised.
Ooh, 90.
9.
99.
99.
Suck
On
it.
target.
So
Suck it in the brain.
last shot,
Up in
you
it.
teleport in, and there you are at the top of a dome about 30 feet up in a very large room, and beneath you, you're coming down upon a massive brain. And you can see it now, encased in a crystal-like case with obsidian etchings all around it. Everybody-
Disintegrate.
Disintegrate.
All right, so everybody roll initiative for me. Sweeney,
15.
Horace,
6.
Izzy.
15 too.
Oh.
Oh, twins.
Nice, guys. Lariah rolled a natural 20.
Yay.
Of course.
So, Lariah is coming down first. His feet hit the top of the glass case. In one motion, his two hands swing down to his side and cut the rope that's tethering to him. And he looks up at you and says, "I'm sorry," and leaps out into the room off of the edge of the viscous yogurt and runs towards the door inside the colony.
That's fine.
Who has the higher initiative, Izzy or Sweeney?
Sweeney.
Sweeney, you're up first.
Tyrone's going to cast Disintegrate on the dome beneath us.
Okay.
It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Good luck, brain.
It's a solid object, right?
Yeah, it'll make a dexterity saving throw.
Interesting.
It super fails.
Cool.
If I rolled a natural 20, I don't know.
That's fair. That
That
is
chair moved.
69 damage. Nice.
All right. You blast into this thing, and you see the crystal casing start to crack as it's green energy, right?
Yeah.
Just starts pummeling the top of this thing. And that's what you do.
That's Tyrone's action. Sweeney is going to use the wand and cast Disintegrate again.
Okay. So roll damage again.
Nice. Is that wand like a twin spell?
Yeah, so this is going to put Disintegrate back into his wand so he can keep...
Awesome.
They were literally twin wands.
That's so cool.
We're so cool.
You guys are so neat.
You guys
Whoa, this
are
was
the best.
way better than the last one.
You know, when Jay was calling you an archdruid and you a
20th level
20 wizard, I was like, oh, that's right. You guys are like superheroes.
Yeah, I just rolled an 81 damage on this one.
Wow.
Ain't no thing.
So your energy, basically your wand crackles and blasts an even larger green beam into the crystalline case, and you see green veins ripple out along the entire casing of it, and it shatters and explodes off of this thing.
We drop onto the brain.
Boom.
Well, you're still coming down, and up next will be who rolled?
Oh, it was Izzy next.
Izzy's next. That's right.
Bird shit on an ice cream. That's us coming down.
All right,
I'm
Izzy.
Rhino, just falling.
You are coming down now inside the case.
I'll cast Featherfall so we land gently as a reaction as we fall.
Cool. I'm just
So we take no damage.
just a slowly falling rhino, like a feather.
So you're going to slowly rest down on top of this thing?
That's just what I'm doing.
Okay. So as your giant
Chilling,
rhino feet come
right?
down and touch the brain's head, you slip through it,
Cool.
and the illusion fades.
Fuckity fuck fuck.
No. Oh no.
I'm still going to slam the egg into it.
And you come down, haha, and slam your egg into what remains of an illusion. As you do, you hear that voice again, Sweeney. Welcome, Linus.
Guys, we're not alone in this.
And you hear it reverberating throughout the whole place, and you hear this, now that you've been here for longer than a few seconds, the air is thick with psychic energy. It is like as if there is a crackling white noise behind you at all times.
It's like a Bieber concert.
And as you've landed in now this yogurty viscous that is beneath this glass container, you see where before, when Horace, you were looking in this room, it's the same room you saw as before. There are no other illithids in this room. And there are two doors to this chamber, and both doors shut. And you see Larai run up and slam his fist against the door right before.
Good.
And he's trapped in the room with you.
That's right. He's trapped in the room
Go ahead and
with
kill him.
us.
Go ahead and kill him. And so we're in like a viscous fluid?
Yes, it's like it's kind of like a lot of yogurt, like yogurt and vinegar, like all mixed in one. This brine that you're sitting in.
Okay, no other enemies.
No other enemies in this
the
room.
Okay.
We could just become gas and leave.
No, we got to find this thing.
Okay.
Can you...
I'm
Can
not
we-
a rhino anymore.
You're shifting out?
Yeah.
Okay, we're
Who's
trapped in
technically-
here. They're sealed in here.
We can not be attached anymore because I don't have any more Shadow Helm charges.
That's true. All right, I'll take my
yeah, I'm
knife.
fine.
We'll just cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with. It's a trucker's hitch. You
You're
just pull.
struggling with it.
You just pull.
I'll take my dagger. I'll just
Oh,
cut
jeez,
them.
That's
Cut them all.
Excess.
Larai turns around and, damn it, they knew we were coming. They knew we would come here. Who was the one that made the mistake? You! And he points to you. They knew we were coming because of you. You reached too far, and now they know, and now we're trapped in here.
Oh, see, he was running out of
You're
fear.
sorry for what?
Because now they're going to come in here, and they're going to kill us. Our element of surprise is completely lost.
When we landed, you said you cut the rope immediately. You said you were sorry for
I was
what?
coming back. I needed to take care of something, but now we can't even get out of this room.
You needed to take care of something.
Oh, he was just gonna be like, yeah, you do that. I gotta go do it. He was just ditching us, basically.
Okay, well,
Okay, that's not betrayal.
well, let's get moving.
Okay.
Is there any
You
way
can
we
live for now.
Is there any way we can know what this facility is about? Do we have any scrying?
What else is in the room? Scrying takes 10 minutes.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Let's blast through one of these doors.
Yeah. I could charge through it.
You want to rhino up?
Are you gonna charge it to and hit it with your horn?
Yeah, like in Jumanji.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So make a running charge, and you're gonna do, I guess, your horn attack as a rhino.
Do I have to roll for this? I mean,
You
it's a
don't.
door.
You're gonna hit the
Got
door.
it.
So do your damage. Yeah. The door's not gonna dodge you.
You never know.
18 plus 5 is 23.
23. So your horn digs into the door, and you feel like this is not stone. It feels like some type of alien-like metal. And your horn digs in and dents it, and you did quite a bit of damage. It looks like if you get a good another running start, you might be able to shatter this thing.
I back up 25 feet and do it again.
So you charge full speed, horn low, swinging up, and you...
Oh God, 15.
23. You do enough where you slam this thing. You don't completely blow the door off, but you crack it to where the hinges basically bend back. And this thing like slides typically. You saw when it closed, it kind of slid into place. It didn't shut. So you see it like bend in. It doesn't completely rip off, but it looks like it bends into the next room. So you're peeking around the corner, and you see just as you look around the edge, an arrow flies past your view and sails into your room and digs into the wall behind all of you. And you see, just around the other edge, you see standing there, on, like in the very far edge of the room, you can see it looks like a long tunnel, essentially with like different jars lining the edges. You see a elf standing there, dressed in robes that you've seen before. You've seen these robes at a wedding, at Horace's wedding. And you see an elf standing there with a bow and arrow, knocked to fire again. Standing behind that elf, you see what looks like someone standing in Bronzekeeper armor, readying a large sword. Roll for initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.